A report from United Way NELA shows more households are living paycheck to paycheck. Katie Ross joins us here in the studio with ways that they can help out. Kenya?
Yes, Jennifer. In October 2024, nationwide analysis from Bank of America also shows that 20% of households with incomes above $150,000 also appear to be living paycheck to paycheck. And as for Northeast Louisiana, United Way has financial services on standby throughout the year. Out of more than 1.8 million households in Louisiana in 2022, 19% earned below the federal poverty level, according to a study from United Way. The local United Way says those households tend to have higher levels of necessity spending.
This necessity spending can look like car trouble, unexpected medical bills, high insurance costs, back to school fees, you name it. There are so many things that would fall in that category of necessity spending.
United Way of NELA says this issue for households doesn't only occur around the holiday season, but it's happening throughout the year.
You can call 211 24 hours a day, speak to a person live, even on Christmas morning. There's somebody to answer your call, and they will help you problem solve where you can get to get the help that you need for those immediate needs.
The agency says now is the best time to begin budgeting to have a better financial situation for 2025.
Budget and plan for right now for this holiday season to the best of your ability, but since it is last minute, you can always think ahead as well. And the best way to start with budgeting and planning is to start with what you have. It's so important to set realistic goals based on what you have in your budget.
And the agency always provides free and confidential one-on-one financial counseling for anyone who needs to improve their finances for their households. Jennifer?